going up, guys? It's Sheenie the Great back for another update video. So, this last week, I've just been kind of getting everything together because it's grind mode now. I was kind of slacking for a little bit before I left. Well, before I left, I had gotten back into the mode of like working all the time. But now that I have to do the second draft of my novel, it's just like I really have to be productive. I have to like make sure I'm managing my time all right and doing all that sort of stuff. So it's definitely work mode now. So one thing I did was redo my weekly goals. A couple months ago I made a video of like everything like I want to get done every single week. The only thing that's different now is every day I wanted to write one poem, but now that I'm finished with my poetry books, it's not really a priority. I don't really write poetry. It's not something I try to push myself with. That was just for the poetry book, but now that that's all done, I'm actually going to be sending the poetry books out soon. Again, if you want one, send me your address. They're free. If you don't want to send me your address, send me your email address. I'll send you a digital copy. But now that that's done, I don't really have to write poetry now. So the only thing that I changed to fill that spot is make a Saturday video. So in the past, I kind of tried doing 3 videos a week, which worked out very well for a while. Then I started getting way more hours at work, and the Saturday videos just take so much editing that I didn't have time to put one out every single Saturday, but I have been dropping them here or there. So the little speed arts or the little art-oriented videos, just, you know, a little different thing. It is another interest of mine. I always love drawing. I minored in art. I love being crafty and stuff like that, but it's a little something different for the channel that's different from writing. So if you guys enjoy it, that's awesome. If you don't watch them, no big deal. But now that I don't have to do the poetry, I'm going to try to make a video every Saturday. So Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday videos. Monday's the update videos, Wednesday's the writing videos, and Saturday is the speed art or graffiti or crafty kind of videos. So the reason I'm doing that is because I've been drawing a lot lately anyway. I've been getting new supplies. I've just been really interested in trying out new mediums and new techniques that I've never done before, because now that I'm out of school, in college, I really didn't have time. Any kind of art I was doing was either for the classes I was in or for a comic strip that I had in the school paper. Those were the only 2 artsy things I ever did, and all those were kind of like requirements where I had deadlines, and it was kind of strict on the creativity. The comics I definitely got to be a lot more creative with, but it was a little bit restricting. So now I'm just really enjoying like the freedom of doing whatever kind of artsy shit I want to do and trying out new mediums and stuff like that. And so since I've been creating more, I might as well film it and share it with you guys and kind of make it a little bit more productive. But so that's a new goal, but the other goals stay the same. So Monday video, Wednesday video, write a story and submit it every single week, which I have been slacking on that big time. So I really need to start that this week. And advertising every week. I'm looking at the board to see what I have written down. Try to advertise every week for my business. I just got new business cards. I'm waiting for them to ship in, so that's awesome. And yeah, those are the goals. That's all of them. So I want to do those things every week. Another thing I've been doing is bullet journaling. So I have this notebook here. And if you guys don't know what bullet journaling is, it's really just a thorough daily planner, but it's comprehensive. So it's like a yearly planner, a monthly planner, a task thing. It can really be anything you wanted. It's like really personalized. There's a lot of cool things that people do with these. I'm just keeping mine kind of simple because I've never done it before, but it really helps me. So far, I've literally started this yesterday, but so far I've used it today just to like mark out some daily tasks, and I think it's gonna keep me on track more and stay organized more, because right now what I have as far as a planner is I have a board with weekly goals. I I have a little note full of like monthly and yearly goals. I have this thing on my bulletin board that spreads across my whole desk that's like an hourly schedule every day, but I never keep up with that. Like, I never do. And that's not like tasks, that's just categories. So like chores or work or writing. There's not like specific tasks. And then I have like other notes with tasks on them, so it's just really scattered. I'm using a bunch of different things, and this condenses it all into one thing, and it's organized and it has a specific way that I'm gonna do it. And so far so good, but like I said, it's been like one day, but I really just want to stick with this and make sure I get it down every day and stay with it. And I'm kind of motivated to, because I think it's way more organized than what I'm doing now, and so I think I'm gonna be motivated to actually like stick with it. So far I'm enjoying it, but yeah, I guess that's it as far as the bullet journal. And if you're not familiar with it, it's just like you can also put like things you want to get done. Like you can do a workout routine or a food log of stuff you eat in the day if you're trying to watch your weight or stick to a strict diet or something. A lot of people do like books they want to read, which I think I definitely want to do that, because as a writer I really need to read a lot, and I have so many books that I need to read. It's insane. I was going through a period where I was really reading a lot of them because I wanted to knock down I have a full shelf of books that I need to read, so I was trying to shorten that up. But yeah, and I think this is a good way because, like I said, I'm trying out new artsy stuff, new techniques I've never done before, and I think I want to start planning them out in here, because right now I have like 4 different ideas of arty things I want to do, and I'm just kind of getting overwhelmed with like which ones I want to do first. And so I've started so many projects and just haven't finished them. So I think this is going to help, and that also goes along with writing. I have a couple projects that the revision of the novel, which I'll talk about in a second, that's like my number one priority right now as far as writing goes. And then I have like another writing project I'm kind of working on. It's really, really in the like creation stage right now. It's not like, so I'm not even going to mention what it is because it's like so early on in the process. But I'm just kind of coming up with the idea and stuff like that. But I think this is going to help me like not feel overwhelmed, because I have extreme anxiety. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I have very, very, very bad anxiety. And a lot of that comes from feeling overwhelmed with the stuff I need to get done. So even if it's like fun stuff, like the art stuff and the new projects like that, and even writing, I've obviously find really fun. So even when it's stuff that I should be enjoying, when I have like more than 1 or 2 things going on at once, I just feel very overwhelmed. It makes me very anxious, very stressed out, very irritable, and then I end up not being productive whatsoever because I just get scrambled and I don't remember what I have to do, and then I just shut down because I'm so overwhelmed. So I think this is going to help me like laying things out and writing down what I want to do, what I need to get done, when I want to get it done. That's going to help me not feel so overwhelmed, and then I'll have like a schedule kind of to stick to actually get the stuff done. So I think I did something similar in college. I wrote down everything when I was feeling overwhelmed, and it really, really helped. It's almost like an immediate fix of being overwhelmed. And then once I start being productive, I start feeling way less anxious, and I feel really good and really positive. So I think it's going to help me out a lot. The only other thing I want to talk about in this video is the second draft of my novel. So I was really putting off all week doing the outline because there's such a major flaw in the novel as it is now that I'm pretty much gonna have to rewrite it. I still want the same idea, the same story plot, the same characters, but a major piece has changed so much so that I'm just gonna have to rewrite it. And I was feeling very overwhelmed and just like procrastinating doing that outline, but I just stuck with like a simple outline. So just a few things here, like a few notes of things that I have to change, and I didn't outline it so thoroughly where I'm pretty much have like exactly what I want to write. I'm just have like the ideas, the main ideas that need to change. I'm gonna do a little bit more research because I think that's where the major flaw came from, was I didn't research the topic enough. And so I'm gonna do a little bit more research before I start writing, and then I'm gonna try to write a chapter every single week. And yeah, so studying and writing will happen this week, and then hopefully from there I can just write a chapter every single week. But yeah, that's, I guess, pretty much it. Finally did the outline, which I had been putting off forever, but I did that this morning, and now I can check that off the list. I just kept it simple because I was feeling overwhelmed, so I just kept it simple and kept it really like light and not so thorough. And yeah, we'll see what happens when I start writing. Writing is supposed to be a creative process, so sometimes I kind of feel like I have to be so specific with it and do it so strict in such a structured way that I kind of forget that it's art. I get to do whatever I want with it. So I have like the main things that I want to change, and then within the next couple of days I'm gonna start writing, and then it's gonna be like the videos used to be. Like every week I'll be like, oh, I got this chapter done, or I've got like half of this chapter done, but I'm gonna try to stick with a chapter every week. I think that's a good length, and I can write down a chapter in like 2 or 3 days, and then like go back and add stuff in if I need to, or change some things. So I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling really, really positive and really productive so far. And I'm excited to just keep working and working as hard as I can. Lately, I've just had such a hunger to work as hard as I can because I've kind of realized I have these goals I want. When I graduated, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go, or anything, so I was very confused and scared. But now I have I know exactly what I want to do, exactly where I want to be, and exactly all these things I want. Now I just have to put in the work to get them. So it's making me really hungry for work, which is awesome because then I get more productive and I feel good about myself and just feel more positive in general. And then I'm not wasting time. It's always, I don't know, it makes me feel good to put work into stuff. I think a lot of people feel that way. But anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling and stop going on. Revision is in the works, being more productive, new weekly goals, and hopefully 3 videos a week. So I hope you guys are being productive too, because this feels pretty good, and I'm ready to get the gears moving. And when I start working more, I'm gonna have more to show you guys. So I hope you guys are excited for that. But stay productive, stay motivated, stay inspired, and stay happy. See you guys.